Congressman John Joyce joins us now. What kind of reaction have you had to this bill being introduced?
Dana, good morning. The reaction has been so positive. You and I realize that the cancel culture is rapidly attacking our American institutions, our libraries, our school. And like so many, I'm alarmed at the left's attempt to cancel historic books, characters. No one is safe from the woke culture. Not even Dr. Seuss.
What would your legislation do specifically?
The Grinch Act would prevent our taxpayers' dollars from supporting states and local governments that ban books. I'm someone who visits the libraries throughout Pennsylvania, my district in South Central and Southwestern Pennsylvania. Dana, yesterday, I was in one of those libraries. They took me into the children's section and showed me the shelf full of Dr. Seuss books. If you find that these books are offensive to your children, then the parents should be the ones who make that decision. Government should not be making that, and federal dollars should not support anyone who bans books. Our First Amendment rights, those of our adults and our children, must be defended.
Okay, so then have you had any Democrats agree to sign on to this bill?
I think this is a bill that should be able to reach across the aisle. We have to understand that we cannot turn back and ban great historic people, great historic images that are part of our childhood. As a child, my father read to me from Dr. Seuss. I read Dr. Seuss to my children, and now I read it to my granddaughter. There are important lessons in these books, but the parents are the ones who should be guiding the children, not government. We don't need to be woke.
So, what if you hear from parents, right? Because it's one thing to maybe not have bipartisan support yet on this, but do you get asked about this issue by your constituents, by parents that are concerned?
Absolutely. Our phones have been ringing in all of our district offices since we introduced this yesterday. People are calling in saying, thank you. Thanks for allowing us to make that decision for our children.
All right. Well, we'll pay attention to it. It's got a great name. The Grinch Act, right? I think that's pretty smart.
I think the Grinch Act, which is an acronym for Guarding Reading Independence and Choice, but it sends a message to America. We can't let the left cancel us.
My hat's off to your comms director. Very creative, very good. I used to love my job on Capitol Hill. I don't think I ever came up with something like that. Thank you, Congressman.
Thank you. I'll pass that on. Thank you, Dana.
He had the line in the morning. We're adults.